Hi everybody, we're live on Facebook. Give us just a second to get set up here and then we'll get started. So if you have a surface, a chair, a back of a couch, a desk, anything like that, please grab it just for balance. We're gonna start down in child's pose. So I want you to come all the way down to your mat. Take the knees wide. I'm gonna talk to you through this. So go ahead and extend your arms long towards the top of the mat. I want you to stretch up underneath the shoulders. Press your fingertips into the mat. Make this really active. I want you to get underneath, open up the arms and the side body here. Take some deep breaths. So if you're new to barre, I want you to take this easy. So modify as you need to. Take the deep breaths, take the modifications and variations. Breathe through this. I also want to let you know that Living Balance Studios and myself, Jessica Hendry, are not liable or responsible for any injuries that may incur. So please be mindful of your body. I want you to challenge yourself. This is going to be a very strong class, but also, be easy on yourself. Self-care. Continue to breathe deeply. Inhale through the nose and strong exhale through the mouth. Big breath in and a big breath out. Nice long sigh. Start to rest your forehead onto the mat. Release the palms, press them down into the mat if you were on your fingertips. Start to rock the chin side to side. Release the tension in the neck here. Take big breaths in and full strong breaths out. Slowly start to push through the hands. I want you to come up into tabletop. So really reach the shoulder blades up towards the ceiling. Take the knees underneath the hips, the hands underneath the shoulders. We're gonna go into cat-cow here. So as you inhale, I want you to drop your belly down. Initiate with the tailbone, draw the chin up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, round, tailbone first, go down, pull up, close the ribs and the hips, take the gaze right between the knees, maybe spread the feet out a little bit more if you can see the toes. Inhale, drop down. We're gonna go through a warm up here first. We're gonna get a lot into the legs, a lot into the shoulders. So again, modify as you need to, that's so important. I want you to hydrate through this. Grab water, take a break when you need to. I want you to use a strong breath here. Inhale. As you exhale, really pull the belly button into spine. This will be our last one. Find that neutral tabletop here. Start to curl your toes under. I want you to press through the palms, spread the fingertips wide, and we're gonna hover the knees off the mat for just a couple seconds. So lift just about an inch. Tuck the tailbone down, pull the spine up towards the ceiling. Hold here strong. This is gonna build the heat in the body. It's gonna get you ready to move. Big breath in. And as you exhale, press the hips towards the ceiling, downward dog. Start to pedal the feet here. I really want you to think about pushing the mat away with your hands, opening up the upper back. If your hamstrings are tight, feel free to bend your knees here and press your ribs into your thighs. Maybe take your gaze up towards the belly button, pedal the feet. Take some breath here. We'll be here for just a second. So I want you guys to know barre is normally done with some music, but since we're live, I don't want it to overpower my voice. So if you have music at home and you want to turn up your jams, go for it. Take a breath here. I want you to lift the left leg up to the ceiling. Inhale, tall. Exhale, drop the foot over the right glute, stack the hips. Now, if you want a little more, you can drop down into your wild thing here. Drop it all the way over. Arms gonna go up, hips press to the ceiling. So take a breath in. If you're still there, leave the hips open, stretch through the front of the hip. If you're in the wild thing, take your gaze towards your right hand, lift up through the foot, and come back over, left leg high. Pull the left leg in between the palms. Set it down. Take a breath. I want you to drop the back knee, uncurl the back toe. Keep the right hand planted, lift the left hand high. Big breath in. Full breath out. One more time. Bringing that hand down. Bring it on the inside of the foot. So the left foot's on the outside of the left palm, and I want you to slowly sink down. So find your lizard here. You can rotate on the edge of the left foot. You can bend the elbows down. You can come to forearms if you want. It's totally up to you. You can take the left palm to the left knee and turn. I'm just your guide here. So we're gonna sit here a second because we will get into the hips and legs with barre. So take a breath and pause. Instagram, I'm sorry if we're going in and out. The connection might be a little shady right now as it's raining, so just bear with us. Big breaths in. Big breath out. One more here. Slowly start to bring your palms back to the mat if you were on your elbows. Press back. We're going to send the hips back. Leg's going to come straight. Left hand on the outside of the left leg. Flex the foot here. So this is a nice hamstring stretch. You're going to get deep in already. If you want more, I want you to pull the shoulder blades up, sink the hips back, and keep everything nice and square. Maybe you fold, but I want you to fold from the heart. So don't dump down over like this. I want you up high, wrists underneath the shoulders, and sink through the hips. Good. If you need blocks here to stand you up a little higher, you can add those into your practice. From here, I want you to walk the right hand over the left leg as the left toes spin out. So spin the toes, walk the hands over. Now the hip is going to have the intention to sway outward. Keep them nice and square here as you rotate. So your rotation might be small, it might be up here, and that's fine. So just take a breath. Find where you are this morning. Deep breath in. This one's a deep stretch here. And big breath out, start to unravel. Come back to a neutral. We're going to shift the weight forward onto the foot. Plant the hands down, back toe curls under. We're sending it back to plank. So find a strong plank here. Drop the hips down. I want you to come up on the toes, and we're going to lower onto the belly. So bring the elbows in all the way. Pause here, and then rest down. Flip the feet. Inhale, lift. We're going into cobra. If you want to take your up dog this early, you can. Exhale, lower down. Curl the toes under, downward dog. Hips go high. So we are still in the warm up here. So pedal your feet. Notice the difference between the left and the right. Full breaths here. Really press the mat away. Again, if you need to bend your knees, feel free. If stillness is what you need this morning, do that. Your next inhale, I want you to guide the right foot up towards the ceiling. Long three-legged dog here. As you exhale, drop the foot over the left glute, stack the hips. Pause. Now you can hold here, allow the hip flexor to open, or if you took the wild thing on the other side, feel free to take it here. Drop the foot down, arm goes up, hip presses high. Maybe you come up on that back toe. Lift. Now when you flip back over, I want you to take your gaze down to your left hand first. To guide the right hand, the leg will flip naturally as you get a deeper stretch. Leg goes up. Take a pause, big breath in. As you exhale, pull the leg between the palms, set it down. Uncurl the back toe, drop the back knee, left hand comes down flat. Inhale, lift the right arm up. Sink the hips. One more full breath. Big exhale as you bring the hand back down. Bring it on the inside of the knee. Both hands are down. We're going into that lizard lunge. So you can sink the hips here. You can allow the sole of the foot to roll up. You can come down to the elbows. Find what feels good on this side here. Rock side to side if you need to. Maybe find stillness, find big breaths. Good, one more breath here. Start to press the hands into the mat, lift up. Good. Bring that knee back center, curl the back toe under, send the knee straight and back to plank. Good, we're gonna find your vinyasa here. So you can go straight to down dog and just meet us there, or lower onto the belly, flip the toes, come up into that cobra or up dog, and then switch to downward dog. Now we need to get into the side of that leg, so come back down for me, back into tabletop. Bring it around. I want that right leg to come up towards the hands, right back into that low lunge. Uncurl the toes, send the hips back, straighten the leg, flex the foot. Take a pause here. Adjust yourself on your mat where you need to, find your space. And again, lift the heart up, so squeeze the shoulder blades back, shoulders down away from the ears, sink the hips as you hinge into that hamstring. Deep stretch here. Good. Now I want you to turn the right toes out first. Start you a little better this time. Slowly walk those hands across the midline. Square the hips, so engage through the legs as you rotate through the ribs. Again, this might look different. You can reach for that chair. If you have it close by, you can twist. Everybody looks different, and we look different from one side of our body to the other. So be gentle with yourself today. Big inhale. As you exhale, slowly unravel. Now let's shift that weight forward. Curl the back toe under, back into plank. And we'll go straight to down dog here. So take the hips high. Pedal the feet. Now we're going to start to walk those feet in towards our hands. So really press through your down dog. Take the knees. Take the gaze up towards your hands. And walk up. We're going to find this forward fold and this ragdoll. So reach for opposite elbows. Nod the head yes. Shake the head no. Take a breath here, slow it down. Maybe shift the weight from side to side. Big inhales, full exhales. I want you to take a deep bend in the knees, press through the heels, drop the hands down if they were folded, and press up, sending your hips forward as your chin stays tucked into your chest. It's the last thing to come up. Once you're there, we're going to inhale, arms overhead. Good. Exhale, hands by the chest. One more time. Inhale, arms up and over. Exhale, hands by the chest. All right, we made it through the warm-up. So grab your chair, grab the wall, the back of the couch, whatever you guys need today, and we're going to get straight to it. So imagine the music is like up and pumping, and the energy's building. You're all stretched out, and we're ready to go. I'm going to back this mat up, though. I know Facebook's having trouble seeing me here. Don't worry, we'll be squat down for a lot of this, so you'll be able to see every part. So I want you to come towards your chair here. Standing up nice and tall, feet are going to come together. We're going to take the first position, or the Pilates pizza. So turn the toes out, press the hips forward, and take the shoulders up and then back and down, and then knit the ribs in. Tuck the tailbone, press forward a little more. So as we warm up, we're going to close the feet, bring them together into neutral, and then press them out. So bar's about the repetition. So we're going in and out. So take a breath here. Bring them in, press them out. Bring them in, press them out. We're going to continue this here. So go at your own pace. That's one benefit of not having the music on. Everybody gets to do their own thing here. So enjoy this. Press them in. Hips come out. Really squeeze through the glutes. And press. Let's do 8 more. Call that 8, 7, 6, use your breath, 5, 4, 3, 2, we're going to hold it out and we're going to go up and down. So find your highest tippy toes. We're going to lift and lower. Bring the heels together as you lower. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Strong legs in the back. Lift and lower. 8, 7, 6, 5, really push, squeeze the glutes, 4, keep it up, 2. So for people who do more of the HIIT workout, it's going to be a sumo squat. So I want you to turn your toes out. It's important here that you can see your big toe when you squat down. So make sure the knee is in line with the second toe. You're going to dip your bottom and your seat down. Try to keep the knee over the ankle as best you can. Press the knees towards the back of the room. So take a big breath here, and we're going to start to pulse. So pulses are just an inch. So we're just tiny little movements. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold here. 8, 7, 6, sink a little deeper. 4, 3, 2, we're going to pulse again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it here. You can take your arms out, you can keep them on the bar, whatever you want to do here, just pause. So we're going to burn out through isolation, so the legs might be shaking already. That's okay. Just breathe into it. Breathe in. We're going to pulse again. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold last 8. I know you feel it. Bring the hands out in front of you for me. For 8, press the knees back. 6, 4, 2, and 1. We're gonna go up and down, so big. Squeeze to the top, lower back down. Yes, you feel it now. 8, and squat. 7. Keep it up, breathe through, squeeze, deep bend. We'll call this 4, 3, 2, we're gonna hold it down. Hold, pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it, 8, 7, 6, almost there, 4, 3, 2, bring it all the way up. Walk the feet back together. You can pat the legs here. Shake it out. You can grab some water if you need to. It's gonna get pretty intense here. So this is only the beginning, I know. But you're doing great, you should be proud of yourself. So I want you to face your chair or face your wall. Again, I'm gonna back up just a little bit so you can see me here. All right, I'm out of breath already, guys. So toes together, heels together. Nice parallel feet. All right, everything squeezes together. I want you to come up on your toes. So lift high, this will be releve. So your highest tippy toes, and then I want you to squat down. Now as you do, I want your seat to be in line with your heels as best that you can. So knees come forward, seat goes down, tuck the tailbone under. Pause here and hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You guessed it, we have pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're gonna press the knees out. So it looks like out and in, out. Press them back, tuck the tailbone. If your back is hurting, engage your core. Pull the belly button into the spine. 4, 3, 2. We're gonna hold it out. Hold mini pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Set the heels down. Shake it out. I bet you guys are so happy I have to do it with you the whole way through, right? So take a breath. Big breath in, shake the legs out, okay? We're gonna go back down to the mat. Let's go there first. Give those legs a break. So set the chair aside. Come to the top of your mat. We're gonna inhale, the arms are gonna go up and over. We're gonna exhale, fold forward, draw the elbows in, hinge from the hips. We're gonna take that inhale, half lift, so nice flat back, reach the crown of the head long. Exhale, hands to the mat. Feet go back into plank. Lower the hips down. All right. So from here, I want you to take the hips up to downward dog. We're gonna pulse for 2 and find this plank for 2. So we press back for 2, plank for 2, press for 2. Open up those shoulders, engage the abs, pull the belly button into spine. Take deep breaths. Press. Really press through. We're very active through this pose, very strong. For 2, plank for 2, lift, lower. We have 2 more sets. Lift, press the heels down, lower, drop the hips, up, core's engaged, hold here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I want you to take your right arm and thread it through your left. So you're coming to your forearm, turning over into that side plank, your arm opens up. We're gonna hold here. You can take your gaze at the hand. You can take it down to the floor. Whatever feels good on the neck, keep the chin tucked, lift the hips high, hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to bring that left hand down, press through with the hand, come back up to that neutral plank. Good, hold here. 4, 3, 2, opposite side. Take the left hand under, rotate side plank, arm opens up, hold. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the hand down, press back to that neutral plank, come up. Now we're gonna come down into forearms. Forearm plank all the way down. So feel free, drop your knees here if you want. We're going toes to heels. So lift forward, press back, lift forward, Press back. Use the elbows to press into the mat. Press away. 4, 3, 2, strong shoulders, last one. Lower everything down. Flare the elbows out. Hands underneath the forehead. Drop the head down. Take a breath. Take the hips side to side. That was hard. That was a lot of shoulders, a lot of abs. Breathe in here. Rock back and forth. I hate to tell you this, but the rest makes the work harder. If you keep going all the way through, it's not so bad. When you rest and have to start again, that's where you become the champion. So let's go. We're going to go back. Arms come underneath the shoulders, thumbs underneath the armpits. Curl the toes under. Press downward dog all the way up. Lift the hips high, pedal the feet. Walk the feet up towards the hands. Pause in the ragdoll. Dwell here. Take the breath. Really enjoy this. Crown of the head reaches to the floor as you fold. Side to side. Start to roll up nice and slow. Inhale, lift, press through the heels all the way. Arms come up and over. Bring the hands down to the chest. Great, grab your chair. We're coming back into this. Actually, let's keep it back here. Perfect, so let's take a wide second. We're going back into that sumo squat. Okay, good. So toes turn out here. I want you to squat back down. Now, as you squat, again, the seat sinks down. So sink down, knees flare out. They press into the back wall here. So take a big breath in and a big breath out as you start to settle here. Hands gonna come to the chair or your surface, wherever you're at, desk, couch, wall, any of that. Now I want you to lift the right toes up. Keep in mind I'm mirroring you, so you can either do the side that I'm on or follow my cue, up to you. So sit deeper. Press the knees back. We're gonna pulse here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, switch heels. This one goes down, others up. Good, this is 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, we're gonna switch. Back to the other side, keep it up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and switch. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch for 5, 4. I know you're burning. Keep it up. 2, 1. Switch. 3, 2, 1. Switch. 3, 2, 1. And for 2, 2, 1. Switch. 2, 1. Now, if this is too hard, keep the heels down. You have an option here. Breathe with me. We're sweating together. Now alternate. 1 and 1. 1 and 1. Last 2. 1. 1. Hold here. Drop heels down. Arms come up. Sink lower. I know. Burn it out. They're shaking. 8, 7. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and press up and heel toe the feet together. Be careful. The knees are a little mad. The quads are mad. You can feel the energy kind of pulsing through the legs. You're building strength here. This is bar strength. Big breath. Grab water. Grab water. Take your break. You don't have to wait for me to cue water, towel off, any of that. I hope you guys are as out of breath as I am. So if my voice gets shaky, I'm working just as hard as you, okay? So bear with me. We're gonna make our way down to the mat. We're gonna come to the back of the legs, right? We got the front side, I want you to work the back. So mountain pose, feet underneath the hips, palms facing forward, tuck the tailbone. Inhale, lift the arms. Big breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, hands to the mat. This time, tabletop. Slowly bring the knees down. Woo, those quads are on fire. All right, fingers spread wide. Now, if you have any knee problems or they just ache a little bit, get a towel or something to place under your knees. A small pillow, anything stable. You can get a couch cushion, anything you can think of, okay? Nice blanket. So in this tabletop, even here, I don't want you to dump the energy down through the shoulders. I know we're tired, but I need you to press up. Protect the back, protect the neck, okay? Draw the belly button into the spine. Your core is still strong. So now take the left foot back, okay? Plant the toes. We're gonna lift and tap the leg so you can give me a nice flex foot. Toes are pointed towards the mat. Inhale, start to lift. Exhale, tap. And lift, and tap, and lift, tap. Press through the hands. Shoulders are strong. Lift, lift. For 8, 7, draw in, pull the shoulders up. 6, 5, 4, breathe. 3, 2, we gotta hold it up, guys. We have pulses right here, hold. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it here. I want you to make circles towards the outside. So big circles. Nice. Just try to keep the back of the knee, press towards the ceiling, press the shoulders, engage belly button through the spine, okay? Nice strong core here. The glutes on fire, I know. Let's count 4, 3, 2, opposite direction from wherever you're going. We'll say 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it here. Pulse 8. Heel goes straight up, lift. And for 4, 3, 2, hold it here. Not done. Heel up towards the ceiling. Small presses. Small. Press it up. Up. Like there's a string from your heel towards the ceiling. You're kicking it away. You're not arching your back. Protect your back. So if you need to bring the knee down lower, do that. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Yes, I know. Sit back onto those heels. Find child's pose. You can go side to side. Big breath in. Stretch through the ribs. Whatever you need here. You can spread the knees wide and really press the hips back, okay? Big breaths. And then you move back to tabletop. Guess what? Other side. Totally not done yet. So I'm going to flip around so you can see the leg. You make yourself comfortable. You can stay where you are. Now, if this becomes too much on the wrist, you can also find a taller surface. If you have blocks, you can come up. Just try to keep your back nice and parallel with the floor. So find what feels good here. Make your practice cozy, okay? Right foot back. Plant the toes. Heels going up. Fingers spread wide. Belly button pulled in the spine. We're going to lift and tap. Here we go. Up and tap. Up, tap. Lift, lower. Really squeeze the glute. Lift the leg. We'll say 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to hold it up and pulse just an inch. Tiny movement. Keep the back isolated. The core is strong. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Make the circles any direction. Now I don't want you to swing that leg up. Don't flare it up. Just nice and intentional. Through the glute. You'll feel it if you don't already. And 4, 3, 2. Other side. Rotate the other direction. Be intentional. This is your practice. You're here for a reason. Breathe through it. Build. Grow. Last 2. Hold it here. I want you to bring the heel into the ceiling. Press it up. Again, don't flare the knee, just small movements. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 8 more, guys. Keep it going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Pull the knee in all the way. Press the hips back. Find that child's pose or fallen leaf. Maybe you just go side to side in the ribs. This is a free space for you to stretch, for you to breathe, towel off, grab water, whatever you need here. We still got more. We're totally not done, but you can do it. So hang with me. We're going all the way, okay? So I want you to come back up into that tabletop. Press strong. We're gonna curl the toes under, send it back to downward dog. So hips go up high. You're gonna press through the hands. Stretch under the shoulders, the back of the legs need that long length, that big strength here. Walk those feet up toward your hands. You can jump, hop, whatever's in your practice here. Nod the head yes. Shake the head no. Deep into the knees. Press through the heels. Send the glutes forward. Roll the shoulders up and down as the chin comes up. Arms inhale overhead. Good. Exhale. Bring them into the chest. Great. So we're going to face forward for this one. I'm going to back up just a little bit here. Feet are going to go under your hips. You're going to squat down. Hips sink back here. So if you're this way, I want you to tuck the tailbone. Don't dip down like that through your ribs. Close the ribs and the hips. Pull it in. And then if you still don't feel in your glutes, I want you to lift the toes. It's going to send the muscle and the movement back into the right area, okay? So tuck in the ribs, bring the abdominals in, nice and strong. I want a strong core here. Toes come up, and we're gonna pulse down right here. So find your lowest point, okay? It's okay, you can go all the way down. So 8 here, little pulses. Go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, we're gonna hold, just hold. Shift the weight back into the heels. Pause here. Big breath in. Recenter the breath. Reconnect with what you're doing here. You got this. Big breath in. Full breath out. Now we're going to go to standing and come back down. So inhale, lift. Exhale, squat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squat. Keep it going. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squat. If it helps you to keep your toes up, keep the toes up. It ensures you're pressing into those glute muscles. Lift, lower, lift, lower, hold here. Now you can hold or you can come up with me. I'm gonna show you what's next. So as we inhale, lift, we're gonna take the right or the left, depending on if you're mirroring me, kick, and I want you to press down. Use the resistance, press the muscle. Then we're gonna come back to that squat. Opposite side. Inhale, lift, leg goes up, press back, exhale down. Now at your own pace, make sure you press. I want strong arms. You're building the triceps here. You're building the glutes. You're breathing, and you're making it all the way through. Keep it going. Press. Squat. Press. Deep bend. Deep bend. Make sure those knees are over the ankles if you can. Let's do 2 more sets here. Squat. So this is 2. And down. 2 on this side. And down. Last one for the right. Really press. Use the arms. We're going to hold down here. Hold. Recenter. Tuck the tailbone. Lift the toes. Take a deep breath. Pulse for 8. Tiny. Tiny. Just an inch, like a paper clip. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to stand all the way up. Take a pause. Take a big breath. Big breath in. All right, so hands, I'm gonna back up a little bit, are gonna come behind the head. Now I'm gonna turn around. I want your fingertips, I don't want them interlaced way back here. I want them just barely tapping the side of your head. Elbows aren't gonna come in, they're gonna flare out, right? Elbows are gonna flare out. Take a breath. Wide stance here. Now as we go, we're gonna twist towards the right, and you can do this with me now. I don't want the hips to come with you. Keep the hips towards me. We're only going through the ribs. The elbows are directing. Don't yank the neck. Keep them out. Twist and center. Opposite, twist and center. So when you twist to the right, press the right hip forward. Center. Go to the left, press the left hip forward. We're working that transverse abdominis here. You're cutting out those horizontal lines in the abdomen. Twist. Center. Now we're going to add the leg. So we're going to lift the right knee, shift the weight as you twist, and press down, opposite side. So in, down, lift, down. So you're adding some dynamic movement. You can always keep both feet planted and just twist. Use the breath. I want you to pull the knee in though. If you can hang with me, we are almost done. I'm saying that optimistically. Keep going. For 4. For 4. Plant it down. 3. Use the breath. 2, 2. Last set. Going right and going left. Bring the hands, bring them down. Good. Take a big inhale, swoop them up, and then bring them down. One more time. Inhale, swoop them up. Round the shoulders, reach towards the top, and exhale, bring them down. All right. Wide second position, our favorite. Turn the toes out. Knees are gonna come in line with the second toe. You're gonna squat down and pull the tailbone in. Okay, arms are gonna go out. So we're gonna add some arms here. I want you to lift over towards the left side. Keep the legs isolated where they are. Stretch through the ribs. And then come center. Drop the shoulders. Other side. Yes, you got it. Keep going. So when you have the music, it's easier to focus on your favorite jam. When you suggest your most favorite listening. So imagine you have that right now if you didn't turn it on when we started. You might hear Lizzo in the background. You're feeling great. It might be your Sunday best. Keep going. Keep breathing. Press the knees back. Tailbone goes down. Keep it up. One more this way. And one more this way. We're going to come to center. Now I want you to bring your arms in. Bring the arms together. Yeah, you feel it in the shoulders. Press it back. Palms towards the back wall. Press, 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 press. Inhale, bring palms forward. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Now, if this is too much on the legs, come up and just do the arms. Slide into the knees, though. Always a micro bend. Press. Squeeze the shoulder blades like there's a piece of paper back there. We're working. That upper back helps with the posture. Keep strong muscles. Press it out. Bring it in. Press it out. Bring it in. 4 more. Press. In. And out. Last 2. We're all the way there, guys. Press. Press. In. Last one. I want you to squeeze the tightest that you have all day. And bring it in. And arms go up. Press the knees. Lift. Heel toe inside. Bring the hands down. Tap the legs. Tap the legs. Big breath. All right, let's make our way down to our mat. We got 1 more, and then I'll put you in the most amazing Shavasana after all that work you did. So take your feet up top of your mat. Find your mountain. Let's take a breath here. Recenter. Root down. Pull the arches up towards your hips. Plant the toes, all 4 corners of the feet. Shoulders come up towards the ears. They drop back and down the spine as your ribs knit in. Big breath in. Arms go up overhead. And exhale into heart center. We're going to do 1 more of those. Full breath. Strong breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Nice flat back here. Crown of the head reaches tall. Exhale, hands to the mat. Take it back to plank. Now I want you to drop your knees here. Tabletop. Okay, sway it side to side. Get into those ribs. This is that small, tiny break before the good work, right? Makes us go harder. So curl the toes under. We're going to go back to plank. You have an option to come down to your knees if you want. Pause when you want. This is your practice. Know your body, okay? So push back up into that plank, okay? I want you to take the left knee to the left elbow. Bring it out. Try to keep it level with your body. Push it back. Other side. Right knee up. Put it back. Left side. Don't drop into those shoulders. Stay up strong. If you do anything, push the mat away, hold the plank. Drop the knees if you need. Exhale, the knee comes in. You're pushing out the air. Inhale, you extend. Use the breath. You're pumping oxygen through the blood. It's gonna just give you the extra oomph you need to get through this. 1 more each side. Press it back. Inhale, press it back. Drop the knees, spread the knees wide, toes together, find your child's pose. Hips go down, hands reach forward. Drop, rest the forehead. Now you can release the elbows and keep it into a nice, relaxing child's pose here, or you can press the fingertips in, pull the palms up, make it active, and open through the shoulders. Open. Full breaths. I want you to breathe deep. It's a rejuvenating breath here. Inhale and exhale. From here, I want you to plant the left hand, take the right hand underneath, thread the needle here, and you're gonna lay on that chest. If that's too much for you, just keep the regular child's pose. You have that option. I hope you guys are dripping sweat on your mat too. Take that left hand behind the back if you'd like. It's a little bit more of a chest opener, but you can keep it right above if you need. You can keep it behind, your choice. Let the heart rate come down. You guys, we snuck in some cardio today too. If that hand is behind the back, slowly unravel, take it back to neutral, reaching to the top of your mat. Press the fingertips in as you unthread, bringing the right hand to meet the left at the top, switching left underneath the right to lay on that shoulder. Take a pause. Rest the head here, big breath in. Full breath out. Maybe your regular breathing patterns come back to you now. Just noticing what you feel like. Taking that right hand behind the back if you took it on the opposite side. Maybe driving the elbow towards the ceiling to open the chest. Maybe just allow those hands overhead. Just allow the shoulders to open up. Allow the shoulder blades to press into the mat. Maybe the elbows flare out here. Maybe the feet are long. Maybe the feet walk to the edges of your mat and the knees drop in. Take a breath. This is the moment where you're like, yeah, girl, you did that. Good job. I'm so proud of you. You guys should be really proud of yourself too. Inhale the arms up towards the ceiling. And I want you to exhale them down into a T. Wherever your knees are, bring them up towards the ceiling, reverse tabletop here. I want you to exhale, drop them down to your left, look over your right shoulder. I want you to allow the knees and the feet to separate. The palms can turn up, the palms can turn down. This is your moment to just enjoy everything you just did. All the effort you left on the mat, all the tension that just came through the sweat and out of the body. I want you to take 5 more deep breaths here. Just allow yourself to melt away. Slowly start to bring the feet and knees back together. Inhale, lift up, press through the elbows and the palms to guide the knees back into that reverse tabletop. And then we're going to drop down towards the opposite side. So watch the chair or any other props that you might have in the way. Allow everything to separate as you look over the left shoulder. Again, this is a time where you can do whatever your body is asking for. If you want to skip this part, go into happy baby, stay in child's pose, or go straight to Shavasana, this is all for you. You did the work, you get the reward. So take those deep breaths in, 5 of them here, wherever you're at. Bringing both knees back together, the feet back together, pressing through the palms and the elbows, lifting the knees back into that center tabletop here. Knees into the chest, wrap the arms around, give yourself a big hug. Start to massage the lower back into the mat. Notice anything you might be feeling here. I want you to drop the feet down towards the mat. Soles of the feet find each other as the knees go out into this butterfly. You can bring one hand to the belly, one hand to the chest, or allow the hips or the hands to rest right by the hips. So your choice here, okay? Find what feels good. Now if this is too much, you can come out of it immediately. You can add some blankets, pillows under the knees to support the thighs. Make this practice yours. Do what feels good. We did a lot of work in the hips. Deep breaths. Allow the heart rate to come down. Maybe close the eyes or keep a soft gaze here. Slowly drawing the knees together. I want you to heel toe the feet out towards the edges of the mat. Inverted butterfly here as the knees drop in. Again, you can stay wherever you want. I'm just guiding you through. This is free space always for you to do what feels good after you put in the work. So big breaths. You can windshield wipe the knees here, or you can stay still. Whatever your body's asking for. Now I want you to truly bring the feet out to Shavasana. You can add a bolster, pillow, blanket under the knees for some support as the palms face up towards the ceiling and the arms drape down by your hips. You can add a towel under your head if this is a little uncomfortable. Put you back in a really good neutral spine. Deep breaths. It's a perfect opportunity to scan through the body, starting at the toes. I want you to take your awareness there and notice what you're feeling. It might start to feel warm. It might start to feel tingly. You may not feel anything at all, and that's okay too. Move up to the arches of your feet. Move into the heel. And maybe to yourself, you repeat the body part that I'm saying to you. Moving into your ankle, your calves, your shins. Allowing the awareness to swirl around your knees, through the quads and the hamstrings. Maybe lingering there just a bit longer. Noticing the power in your legs, the foundation of you. Moving into your hips, the front of your hips, the hip flexor, through your glutes and your base, the bottom of your spine and the lower back. Taking a big deep breath in, filling up the belly, bringing the awareness to the ribs as they expand and as they release. Around your mid-back, up between your shoulder blades. Around the tips of your shoulders and the base of your neck. Imagine hands right at the base of your neck, moving up towards your ears and then swooping down towards your biceps, the back of your arms, around the elbows, and the forearms. Bringing the awareness to the wrists and what that feels like. All the support they offer. The palms of your hands. And all of your fingers. Moving back up the arms, to the tips of the shoulders, up the neck, and even the front of the throat. Underneath the chin, imagining the fingers drawing around your jawline towards the tops of your ears. Moving down your cheekbones and wrapped around the top of your nose. Going up through your eyebrows if you're getting a facial massage. Encouraging you to relax the face. Soften the jaw. Maybe take the tongue off the roof of your mouth and just allow the breath. Moving to the crown of your head and back to your temples. Once you take 5 deep breaths. Slowly starting to invite the movement back into the fingers and the toes, graduating to the wrists and the ankles. Rolling onto your favorite side as knees draw in. Pausing in the fetal position for a few more moments. Allowing the hips to fall where they want to, the knees to separate. Maybe keeping the eyes closed or a soft gaze as you dwell in the last few moments that are just for you today. If you want to stay in this Shavasana a little bit longer, you can remain here. If you're ready to move on, press through the hands, come up to a nice seated position here, either keeping your eyes closed again or that soft gaze. Keep it gentle here. Find a comfortable seat, either on the bolster, on a block, or right where you are. Allow the hips to open and the knees to drop towards the mat. Shoulders stay down. Long spine, crown of the head is still reaching towards the ceiling. You bring the palms to your knees. You can keep them open towards me, or you can drop them in your lap, wherever you're at. Big breath in through the nose. Full breath out through the mouth. On your inhale, draw the chin up towards the ceiling, stretch through the throat, really lengthen all the way open. Exhale, drop the chin into the chest. Pause here, noticing what it feels like in the back of the neck. Inhale, chin draws up towards the ceiling, finding your full range of motion here. Exhale down, drop in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drop down. Inhale, find neutral. Exhale, chin to right shoulder. Inhale, neutral, keeping the chin slightly tucked. Exhale, chin to left shoulder. Inhale, center. Now at your own pace with your own breath. That may be fast, that may be slow. Let's do one more. And whenever you find your neutral space, allow the head to roll in whatever motion it wants to, finding spaces of any tension or tightness, allowing to linger there a little bit longer. Address that. Breathe into that space. Open it. This is your opportunity to allow your body to speak to you. Learn to be the listener. It has so much to teach you. It's capable of so much. We just have to pause and listen. So find that space here. I'll give you a couple more seconds. If there's any postures you want to take that we didn't address today, feel free to take those now. Coming back to neutral. Together we'll take a last breath. Inhale. Full exhale. One more breath in as you extend the arms up overhead. They reach towards the ceiling. Gaze might follow the hands as they press together. Exhale, bring the thumbs into the heart. Allow the elbows to flare out. One more breath here. Soak in your practice. Namaste.